Hyrule Warriors is almost here! Let's go over everything we know in just a few minutes' time. Hyrule Warriors is a new collaboration project between Koei Tecmo and Nintendo that was first announced during a Nintendo Direct in December 2013. Omega Force and Team Ninja, two developers under Koei Tecmo, created the game. Hisashi Koenuma and Yosuke Hayashi produced Hyrule Warriors, while well-known Zelda producer Eiji Aonuma acted as a supervisor. The title initially came about as Koenuma was considering possible collaborations with Nintendo. Hayashi proposed a Zelda collaboration, and the two eventually spoke with Aonuma and Shigeru Miyamoto from Nintendo, who agreed on the project. Hyrule Warriors combines the gameplay of the Warrior series with the world of Zelda. You'll be battling waves upon waves of enemies in a hack-and-slash action format, while taking on different objectives that could change at any time, depending on the circumstances. You'll be joined by friendly units on the field, and even other characters on the roster that will fight alongside you. The game brings in Z-targeting from the Zelda series so that you can more easily lock onto enemies, and you'll be collecting familiar items like the bomb and boomerang. In Hyrule Warriors, new character Saya, who is in charge of protecting the Triforce, kidnaps Zelda. While Saya is naturally a good person, she falls in love with Link and becomes jealous of Link and Zelda's relationship, which corrupts her in the process. It's now up to Link, who is a knight in training, to save Zelda. Keep in mind that Hyrule Warriors does not take place anywhere in the Zelda timeline. It's set in a different dimension entirely, according to Aonuma. There are a total of 13 characters in Hyrule Warriors, at least that we know of. You'll be able to play as Link, Zelda, Sheik, Impa, Darunia, Princess Ruto, Midna, Agatha, Fi, Zant, Girahim, Ganondorf, and Lana, who is a new character created specifically for this game. Players can obtain special costumes for Link and Zelda based on Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword by pre-ordering at retailers. Extra Ganondorf costumes will be made available to those who registered the game on Club Nintendo at launch. Saya is the main enemy in Hyrule Warriors. You'll also encounter Valga, Wizro, King Dodongo, Goma, Argonaut, and the Imprisoned. There are lesser foes that will appear in the various stages as well, such as Moblins, Redeads, Darknuts, and even Gorons. Hyrule Warriors contains the same amount of stages as characters, which is 13. The game features Hyrule Field, Skyloft, Sealed Grounds, Lake Hylia, Death Mountain, Elden Volcano, Twilight Field, Palace of Twilight, Lanryu Gorge, Gerudo Desert, Faron Woods, Temple of the Sacred Sword, and Palace of the Mind. Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword are the main 3D Zelda games featured as Hyrule Warriors' stages. Players can expect a few different modes in Hyrule Warriors. There's a classic story mode that will take you through different stages, local co-op in which one person plays on the gamepad and the other on the TV, and an adventure mode. Adventure mode provides a grid of challenges on the map from the original Legend of Zelda. By completing challenges, you'll unlock new regions of the map and a new level of adventure mode. Levels themselves are set in the world of Hyrule Warriors and offer different objectives like defeating a certain amount of enemies. Some characters and weapons can only be unlocked by playing through adventure mode. There are many different gameplay elements in Hyrule Warriors. First, let's talk about weapons. Each character will have a signature weapon at their disposal. Link, for instance, uses the Hylian Sword. You can also unlock additional weapons like the Magic Rod for Link and the Spear for Lana. Some enemies can be defeated more easily with particular weapons. Weapons can occasionally be acquired during battle, and some may have special abilities known as skills to increase attack damage or even increase the chance of finding hearts. Characters can level up as you defeat foes in battle and gain experience. They can also perform special attacks. Hyrule Warriors also has a focus meter that, when filled, allows you to temporarily increase your character's abilities. Other gameplay factors in Hyrule Warriors include badge crafting to enhance stats, fusing weapons, and collecting gold Skulltulas to unlock illustrations. There are many familiar Zelda elements in Hyrule Warriors. Cuckoos will appear and you'll be able to use them to your advantage. Heart pieces are scattered throughout the different stages and function just like they do in the Zelda franchise. You can even use the Chain Shot from Link's Awakening and the Moon from Majora's Mask as weapons. Expect to hear the classic Zelda chime when you open treasure chests as well. Let's go over a few quick bits of information. First, the game's download size is 7.8 gigabytes according to the game's official Japanese page. It won't support Amiibo, which is practically a given. There is no true voice acting in Hyrule Warriors. Instead, the game will feature Zelda's traditional character noises. Prima is preparing a strategy guide with tons of artwork and interviews with the developers. The game does not support online play in the traditional sense, but Adventure Mode does have online functionality. And finally, the developers consider adding in a stage in which players only chop up grass, but it didn't make the final cut. Hyrule Warriors has only been reviewed by one outlet thus far. 4 Famitsu editors gave the game a 9 out of 10 score, for a total of 36 out of 40. Japan is the first to have received Hyrule Warriors, as the game launched on August 14th. A special treasure box edition was made available in the country, and it includes special items like a Triforce clock, scarf, and an actual treasure box. Europe will be getting Hyrule Warriors on September 19th. A limited edition is planned that includes the scarf from Japan's treasure box. And finally, Hyrule Warriors is coming to North America on September 26th. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about Hyrule Warriors. The game is almost here, so look forward to it. And thank you all for listening.